Okay. I would bet $100 that if you went through every Weezer song that they've ever made, that this song is plagiarizing one of those songs.
Or a Green Day song.
Or a Green Day song. Yes. It's that 100% sounds like a plagiarized of Weezer or Green Day. Good call on Green Day. But I liked it. Right. I did kind of like it, but it's definitely up for. I don't know if I could give a juicy seal of approval to a song that's plagiarized. So I will give it a juicy seal of approval, pending. If we find it is plagiarized, then we will revoke the juicy seal. I will.
I like that, shit. Frankie.
Yeah, I don't know about plagiarized, but I mean, you could definitely say they wear their influences on their sleeve in bands like Offspring and Weezer and Green Day and other newer punk stuff. But I dug it, man. Like I dug it. I'm gonna give that the seal.
Nice.
Joe.
It was just like you guys said with the Green Day and Weezer. To me, it sounded almost exactly like Blink-182, all the small things when it started.
That too.
And that's not necessarily what I dig. So I would, for personal preference, I'd give it a thumbs down. But since we're impartial here, I'd say that it was good musically and it was kind of funny. So another thumbs up.
Okay, I'm not swayed or influenced by you guys in any way, shape, or form. This is not type of music I would listen to. I don't like that type of music. Even though the band sounded like it was pretty crisp, I would definitely have to be on some lean, 1,000% sure, and in a setting where other people were hyped up, the kind of hype. I'd have to be under the influence to listen to this.
I'd love to be in a punk club with a bunch of white kids bouncing around and Conan right in the middle.
I was Conan. Would you cut a promo if you were wrestling a guy that came out to that song? Would you cut a promo?
1,000. Wow.
You can cut it.
Yes. I'd have no choice.
Recorded. You are listening to the Gio and Meatbag Show.
Hey. What's up, everybody?
Welcome, everybody, to one of the most listened to podcasts coming right out of Arizona. We're talking about the Gio and Meatbag Show, folks. How's everyone doing this fine Saturday?
We're here at episode number 69.
I know, it's unbelievable.
So, goodness.
What's happening?
Not much, man. Not much. Just been working, man, all week. We had a crazy week for professional wrestling that we'll get into in a little bit here. But
we definitely got a lot of cool stuff to talk about. Sure.
Yeah. But other than that, I mean, my week has been pretty normal. Just family and watching wrestling and work. Repeat.
Right. Yeah, this episode right here, episode number 69, folks. We're going to be talking about all the shows that we have here in Arizona this week. We're going to talk some bigger things. We're going to talk some smaller things, like 69.
We're going to talk all the small things.
And we have a really, really good segment to talk about when it comes to wrestling. All right here on the Gio and Meatbag Show. On the Launchpad
DM
network.
Yeah.
Right? We're on Launchpad
Yeah,
DM.
we got a brand new platform. If you can't tell, look all around.
Yes.
Look all around us right now. Meatbag, look over here. We got you can listen on Apple Podcast. We got all kinds of logos and stuff everywhere.
Spotify is still pending, but I think we'll be up this week. We've had some issues with Spotify, but we'll be back up on Spotify.
You can listen to older episodes on Spotify, but we're getting to get the newer ones up here soon.
Straight to our fucking Launchpad website if you want to listen to it. Spotify.
Click the link on Facebook.
But most Spotify users are Android users, and you can just go straight to our website and download it to your phone. So and delete it when you're done with it, or listen to 2 seconds of it, hate it, delete it.
Yeah,
you want to do.
It's absolutely free.
Yep.
So let's keep this little topic rolling. How was your week?
It was epic.
Yeah,
it was epic.
You went and did
and it's funny because last episode we're like, oh, wouldn't it be hilarious or ironic if I got on them to work the Monday night show? And I did.
And he did.
Yeah.
So to follow up with that, I did. And that
your first day
obviously determines how my week goes because I started my week off working Monday night.
He did so well that the WWE hired him.
Give me a shirt.
The WWE hired him, and
Yeah.
now he works for the WWE.
I know
So
somebody was telling me, they're like, Vince McMahon's gonna be pissed because I shared an AEW thing. I was like, oh, thankfully I don't work for Vince McMahon.
yeah,
I work for Cosmic Soup and Colby.
boom.
God damn it.
There you go.
And Nova. But no, that really like determined my week because I got to help build that new stage, dude. And it was fucking awesome. Unbelievable experience. The show was super cool. Got to see some stars back there, said hi or said goodbye to like Carl Anderson, AJ Styles. I seen Devon Dudley, Heavy Machinery, Shane Helms, the Hurricane.
Yeah.
I seen fucking so many people. I seen Vince and Paulie get into a limo and fucking drive off together. So it made me think like, okay, Paulie is behind the scenes, you know, because I've
Yeah.
seen it in person. I don't care what I've. It's
That's like
different.
his right hand man now.
Yeah, now I have a whole different perspective on the entire wrestling business because like everybody talks, but I actually got to see what happened in front of my eyes backstage. So
Did they celebrate?
Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
You know, they I don't think so because like everyone was all stressed out about the new stage.
Yeah.
But it looked amazing.
But
It
you know,
did, it looked
AEW
cool as
was
fuck.
celebrating after their fucking.
I'm
Oh, yeah.
sure they were.
But that really did like pro wrestling determined my week this week.
Yeah, same.
And it was
same
great.
here.
I had a great fucking week, dude. And
Yeah.
I went and last night I went and played the Spur, did an acoustic set, did the karaoke thing, had a great time.
Jeremy,
Jeremy, how about yourself?
Yo,
how was your week this week?
man, my week was phenomenal.
No pun intended.
Yeah. I had a nice productive week. Got to record some cool stuff. Was pretty busy. Last night we tried to have a torn at the seam practice, but unfortunately my main man Shoei was having some car trouble, so
Oh,
we practiced like half of one song.
oh shit.
Just Todd and Tough and I. So
That sucks.
but you know, so hopefully he gets that taken care of. And he had a gig last night, so he had to worry about that. But from the pictures, it looked like he had a good time. And
Cool.
then Steve busted his ass back from pacing, and we had a little no composure practice this morning.
That's what I heard.
And all we did is play new stuff. Steve's got or Meatbag has a plethora of goodies in his bag. And
Nice.
so yeah, we went.
Which speaking of no composure, that's what you heard at the beginning of the
yes,
podcast.
that was our little intro
on Conan's Juicy Seal with Frankie Kazarian and who else?
We hit the big time.
It's Disco Inferno,
Okay.
Conan, Frankie Kazarian of SCU, and JoJo, the Philly entrepreneur.
Yeah.
JoJo's
So-
cool. He actually followed me on Twitter, dude. I was pretty
Nice.
stoked. He
Cool.
he runs a podcast network called the Creative Control Network, I think. So I was actually going to talk to him, see if maybe we can't get on the Creative Control Network.
Oh, that'd be
you know,
cool. That'd
Try
be
to get
cool.
us out there to some more listeners. And
Yeah.
I really think that our like wrestling segment is good here. Like I really do. So
Yeah.
and everybody loves music. So like I really think that people would enjoy our show.
Oh yeah.
So even just wrestling fans. Like it's hard to get the punk rock fans to love the wrestling part as well. But it seems like it'd be easier to get the wrestling lovers
Oh yeah.
to love
Oh.
the music part as well, because everyone
yeah.
loves music, you know.
Oh yeah.
Not everybody loves professional wrestling.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
we do here at the Gio and Meatbag Show, folks. Obviously, for
Right.
fucking over 2 years, we've been just talking about wrestling on this show.
Oh,
Yeah.
I should have wore a goddamn wrestling shirt.
You don't have
Right?
any, but I'll give you one. I'll let you wear my mock shirt sometime.
Woohoo!
Nah. I'm just kidding.
So was that pretty much it though? Was it the no composure practice pretty much summed it up?
Yeah, and now I'm
And then-
here.
Now we're doing the podcast.
So
Dude, we
Gio,
wrote some
Cool.
fucking killer
Yeah, we got some
new
bangers
shit.
That's what he
coming
was
up.
saying. Yeah.
bangers. Were
Yeah.
you talking about the new songs?
I was
Yeah.
talking about the new ones.
Good.
He played them all
Yeah.
while you
Oh,
were gone.
shit.
Played all of
Yeah.
them. The whole audience
God damn it.
knows the songs now.
You're supposed to show everyone that.
Ladies and gentlemen, speaking of no composure, speaking of all this music and all of this stuff that we do here, check this out.
This is punk rock time.
Welcome everybody to the least listened to segment in podcast history. Welcome to
Punk Rock Talk.
Punk Rock Talk.
So speaking of punk rock talk, how was your week, Gio?
It was good. I did my week in the very beginning. So,
But we didn't ask you.
But
about
I didn't
your week.
ask you.
I
You kind of just forced it in.
work, wrestling,
My mouth.
family. Boom.
Oh, well, I forced it into your mouth.
What's my week is all about?
It's 69.
My week was all about the number 69 because I was looking forward to episode number 69 here. No, honestly, we have some interesting tracks to play for you guys tonight.
Oh my God, do we?
Everything tonight has something in some form
Everything
or another.
is a song by Tekashi 69.
Yeah. It has something to do with 69. So, yeah, you guys are welcome for that. What's going on in the world of punk rock today, Meaty?
I will tell you what's going on in the world of punk rock today. Today, Sunday, when you're watching this live on YouTube, and everybody knows that the next day, Monday, is when the podcast comes out on Launchpad DM, on the Podcast One network, actually.
Yes.
Sorry about that. Jimmy Eat World is at the Crescent Ballroom
Oh, fuck.
today.
Oh, damn. Crescent Ballroom tonight, huh?
Yeah, so Jimmy Eat World, that's the shiznit, dude. That's pretty cool. Jimmy Eat World's badass, dude. Somebody was singing
You
Jimmy Eat
smoke
World
cigarettes in here?
Yeah, yes, you can.
So yeah, Jimmy Eat World is there tonight, and if you can't afford to go to that, Outlier is at the Lunchbox with Exit Wound, Foreign Bodies, Life and Limb, and Model Homes.
Nice.
Nothing really to report for Monday, but Tuesday you have Brian I believe his last name is pronounced Brian McPherson with Chip Hanna, Kristen and Katie of Miles to Nowhere, and that's going to be at the Yucca Tap Room.
Hell yeah.
Wednesday you have the monthly punk rock speed dating at the Grid. Birth of Monsters will be playing.
Shit, yeah.
Thursday, Clint Stevens with Something Like Seduction, the Hourglass Cats, and Kyle Benjamin will be at the Rebel Lounge.
Ooh.
And at the Yucca Tap Room, you are going to have Jimbo Matheson.
Matheson.
It's something like that. He will be at the Yucca Tap Room with special guest Kevin Michael Pryor and Incinerator with Headstrom. So cool. There's some good shows going on there. Friday, the weekend shows, what everyone's looking forward to. The motherfucking weekend, girl.
It's the freaking weekend.
Baby, I'm about to have me some fun. No R. Kelly in here.
Ooh.
Even though you'll be peeing in my mouth because we're on episode 69.
69.
I'll pee in your mouth. But no R. Kelly here. No peeing on people here. But if you want to not see people get peed on, I suggest you go to the Rebel Lounge Friday, October 11th, because Twin Ponies will be playing in honor of, or they will be doing their album release show, which album release shows are always the hypest. In my opinion.
Yeah.
They're always super hyped up. And then you get to go home and listen to that record, that band that you went out to support, work their asses off to make. And it's cooler. Like, I still love listening to CDs and like records and full albums in their entirety and shit. So I don't know. To me personally, album release shows are my favorite. Twin Ponies, Body on Credit, brand new record coming out. They're going to be with Celebration Guns, Tiny Bird, and Brother Teresa at the Rebel Lounge. Love that name.
Brother Teresa.
Brother Teresa.
I just picture Hulk Hogan saying that. Let me tell you something, Brother Teresa.
I know that's the fucking meme where his face is over Mother Teresa. And it's
Brother Teresa.
So good. Okay, Javi's Descent album release show the same day at Tempe Town Lake. Wow. Okay. Pretty big lineup for that show. You got the Sarah Robinson Band, the Woodworks, Future X's, the Psychedelephants, DJ Nathan.
DJ Kittenfucker.
Yeah. DJ Nathan Resser, Katie Cage, and Bad Joker. And no, that's at the Sun Bar. And at Tempe Town Lake, you have the Four Peaks Oktoberfest with Two Tone Lizard Kings, Black Bottom Lighters, and Playboy Man Baby. And more. That's huge. Big fucking show happening. Our friends in Clam Slam will be at the Yucca Tap Room with Children of October and Pig. At the Timeout Lounge, you are going to have Velma and the Sleaze with Taco Sauce. I love that band.
Nice. Velma
And the Dark
Sleaze.
Hearts, which is an awesome band that we've played with a bunch. Oh, let's see here. Manic Monkeys at Tempe Center at for the Arts, 6 p.m. That'll be cool.
Nice.
Ranchero with my friends in Old Fashioned Assassin at Tempe Tavern, and that's it. That's all I have. That's all I got.
Damn, son, where'd you
And
find
Saturday?
this?
I don't really have anything.
Saturday
What do you got, Jeff?
at the Yucca Tap Room. We've
Oh
got
shit!
a ska show. This is just announced, kind of. A ska
I do have
show
one
with
for
some
Saturday. I was
ska
just talking
bands
shit.
from California with local support by Nomada and Torn at the Seam.
Oh
Wow.
shit!
Yeah.
So you're playing Saturday too.
Yeah, so I'm playing on
Nice.
Saturday.
So
Yeah.
Jeremy's not coming to
Nope.
Rips Bar, the Birth of Monsters album release show this Saturday, folks.
No,
It's not this Saturday?
no, it's on the 12th.
Isn't the
It is
12th this
It is the
Saturday?
12th.
This Saturday would be.
The 12th.
This
Motherfucker.
upcoming Saturday.
It's the 6th.
Yeah, it's on 8,
6
9,
days.
10, 11, 12. Oh, I guess you're right. God
Yeah,
damn,
You
dude.
better start
We got a
practicing.
show, folks.
Oh, shit.
Squared has a show Saturday at Rips Bar. You got Corky's leather jacket on that bill. You also have Critical Miss. You have Squared. Jump Boys and Squared before we finish writing this new record.
Yeah, dude. There's a ton of bands on
Ton
there.
of bands.
There's
That's just a few.
yeah, Rage and Peace. There's Corky's leather jacket,
Black Label Society.
Asswipe Junkies, Critical Miss, like you'd mentioned. There's a few. Oh, Camel and Animals on the fucking bill.
And if you guys seen the promo video Squared made yesterday, aka Gio, because Gio does like those videos for us, share it. Share it with everybody.
Check it out and share. It's very spooky.
We want.
Don't
yeah.
let it
I
scare
was
you.
scared.
Yeah,
The music had me
yeah.
terrified. But
It's scary.
But I really want people to share that so we can get so many people to show up for the Birth of Monsters album release show, because it is really going to be a night, very memorable night. It's gonna be
Yes. Indeed.
huge.com.
All right, folks. What do you say that we get into our very first musica break?
Yeah, let's do this. What are we working
Let's
with
do
first?
it.
All
Joe?
right,
What
so we're
is
going
this?
back to back here because it's episode number 69.
We're going mouth to
So
dick
we're
here.
going- We're going front to front.
Mouth to
All right.
vagina here at the
So-
Gio and Meatbag Show, episode number.
All right, so episode 1. The first song you're gonna hear is called "A Better Way" by 69, off of the album 69 One More Time. The song you're gonna hear after that is "Captain Fear" by 69 Fingers. Enjoy.
I can't decide on the meaning of the words you say. But if the meaning's worth keeping, I will know someday. I will know someday. I will know someday. There's truth in what you are saying, but it slips away. And for the price you are paying, there must be a better way. There must be a better way. There must be a better way. Your hands are tingling, colors are mingling. You need a friend, I can see. I hear you calling, and while you're calling, I hear you calling to me. My face is changing, it's rearranging. You can't believe what you see. There's truth in what you are saying, but it slips away. And for the price you are paying, there must be a better way. There must be a better way.
Coming upside me saying, Mister, can I please just leave me be. I don't understand your actions, but if I add your subtractions, then I might just understand what you believe. So let go! Right now. Understand myself, where I come from and where I've been and all the cards that I've been dealt. So why did you stab me in the back through my chest? My heart fell out. Until the day you die, you'll just know how the fuck I feel. Right by now. But you think she'd get it right by now? But you think we'd get it right by now? But you think I'd get it right by now? But you think I'd get it? Wow! Whoa! Whoa!
Captain Finger with
That's actually 69 fingers with Captain Fear.
Or-
Captain Fear.
God damn, dude, that's so hard. Welcome back, everyone, to the Gio and Meatbag Show. Thank you all for tuning in. Make sure you drop a like and subscribe. Even leave us a comment. Bury us. We don't give a fuck, dude. We'll shout you out on the show.
Yeah.
We appreciate you guys. And to kind of close punk rock talk, it looked like everybody had a really great time at Bad Religion last night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was scrolling through the Arizona punk scene group and just seeing tons of great photos. Dude.
Yeah, it looked really
Lots
fun.
of cool photos from the crowd, stage photos from band members, and it's just, man, I wish I would.
It looked like a great time.
If I didn't have a gig last night, I would have been there.
Yeah. Yeah, if I didn't have a gig sleeping and taking care of my kids, then I would have been
If I
there.
didn't have a daddy gig, I'd
Yeah.
probably be there too.
All right, folks. So we're gonna go ahead and get
I
into
gotta
our
do this thing called be a daddy, and my pa never.
our girthiest
My pa
segment
was
of the night.
never there for me. Neither was Rhodey.
Hey, Rhodey's not here tonight. We don't want none of this paw
Hope
story
Rhodey
stuff.
feels better. Apparently, Rhodey's sick. Uncle
Yeah.
Nate asked if he
Yeah.
was hangover sick or sick.
No, what happened is he gave me a blowjob, and everybody knows I got that dirty dick. So
They
he,
call him Dirty Dick. All right,
Rhodey,
moving forward.
this
folks.
segment's for you, Rhodey.
Yeah, Rhodey's sick.
That's right, meatbag. Get to tables.
I am no problem at all, because this was like the greatest week of professional wrestling ever. So if there's any time I can assist you in grabbing a table that we can 3D somebody through,
Yes.
I'm there. It's
Let's
this
do
week
it.
especially.
Yeah.
Because
Well, actually, you technically would get the table because you set
Oh,
up
the
the
stage
fucking
hand.
stage for
Hey,
Monday Night Raw.
so the announcer tables are like, dude, okay, they're exactly what
Are
you,
they
you think
plastic?
they are. No, they're wooden.
Yeah.
So like getting slammed on that shit's gonna hurt, but they're exactly what you think they are. You see how they break? Like they just like smush now,
Yeah.
rather than like break into pieces.
They're like, yeah,
it's like
breakable.
literally like 4 something bolts holding it together, and like
they're like breakaway
Yeah.
tables.
yeah, they're breakaway tables, and like 2 guys can carry that thing, but it's crazy to watch like someone like Braun Strowman pick one of those fucking things
Oh
up
yeah, I
because they're
bet,
heavy.
dude. Yeah.
But like 2 guys can carry those things. But Monday Night Raw, there was a brand new stage. Everybody's seen it. A lot of people liked it. Some of those OCD folks were not happy because it wasn't in the center. It's off to the right. If you're facing the stage, it's off to the right a little bit,
Yeah.
like where they come out. But it looks cool.
It looked great where I
Looks
was
like
sitting.
a giant quarter pipe,
Yeah.
dude.
I was in section like 110 or whatever,
Yeah.
so it was like I had a direct shot of the ring and I wasn't head on, but I was like a little over to like maybe stage left or whatever to it. And it was nice. So everything looked badass. I got there like an hour late, but
What'd you think about Rusev coming out to save Seth?
that was pretty cool. I was excited because he looks good. I haven't seen him in a while.
Like his mustache?
Yeah, I don't know, man. That thing needs to go. That thing needs to go. But it was
he's got like lean. He looks
Yeah.
lean as fuck.
what I was gonna say though. What was really cool is when I very first got into the building and we got our seats. Like right when I was walking to the seats, like in the outside area where all the concessions are and shit. Ms. TV was starting, and I was like, "Oh shit!" So I went,
nice.
and as soon as I got into my seat, like I was standing there, and fucking woo, fucking Ric Flair, dude, starts styling and profiling his way down the stage. Oh my god, I about cried, and then, like you said, okay, so Hulk Hogan's music hit, and I start fucking fangirling out, dude, and like. I was recording, and
Gio's
you
not-
were even like, "Dude, you don't even like Hogan." And
Gio
I'm
does
like,
not
"Dude,
like Hogan.
I'm not a
I know
huge
that.
fan of him, but I was when I was younger, and I haven't seen him live, so
Uh-huh.
that was like, and plus, it's Hulk Hogan, dude. Like,
Yep.
how many years do we have left to
Oh.
say like we saw Hulk Hogan live in a wrestling show? You know, so. Overall, Monday Night Raw was pretty fucking badass. They brought the pyro back.
Yep.
A lot of controversy towards the end of the episode with Lana coming out and basically cheating on Rusev with Bobby Lashley, making out with him.
Real quick, did you see that little angle where like Flair and Hogan were like trying to be like,
Oh,
"One last
dude.
go"?
They got everybody in that building on their fucking
I
feet,
know,
dude.
and then you see them on sitting by each other at SmackDown, and they
Yeah.
were trying to do the same thing.
Yeah.
Like Flair was Blair's starting it.
Yeah, of course he is.
But anyways, Lana.
Yeah.
Fucking making out with Bobby Lashley and the return of Bobby Lashley since the Shield.
Yeah, so that was cool. I got excited for that. I was like, oh shit, Bobby Lashley's back. That's cool. He's one of my guys. I like Bobby Lashley.
Him right before he went out and blew everyone's fucking mind, dude.
Oh, yeah?
Because he returned.
Nice.
I seen him afterwards too. And I'll
You
tell you
smack
this,
him on the ass?
No, because he's fucking huge in person.
I would have smacked him on the ass and said, hey, good job out there.
Dude, he's really big in person. Like,
I bet, dude. He's probably a mountain of a man, dude. Like,
but I will tell you this, though, dude. And this is cool because, like, I was backstage and I got to hear this personally. After the Lana, and I seen Lana, too. She was walking with Bobby. And Bobby went back to talk to her producer. And I was standing in that area getting ready for Raw to end to do my job. And I hear Bobby. He said, and then the producer asked him, how do you feel? He's like, that really hurt. Bobby was not. And I promise you, on my life, I heard that come out of Bobby Lashley's mouth.
Well, isn't he a married man, Bobby Lashley?
I would have to look it up, but we know for sure, like, for real, Rusev and Lana are for real married.
Yeah.
So, like,
that's for sure.
Wow.
Maybe he meant that he has blue balls.
Yeah.
Because he caught a boner.
Yeah, he got.
But yeah, he said, and he could have been talking about an injury. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
I was just eavesdropping.
How's your herpes?
Yeah.
Man,
I
it
was
hurts.
just I was just eavesdropping.
You didn't have your fucking voice recorder going, dude?
Yeah.
Like, we do a podcast here
I know.
with a wrestling segment.
But
He would have got.
No, I'm just kidding.
Meatbag would have got choke slammed.
Yeah.
Stone tooken.
Dude, Bobby Lashley's huge. You don't want to like.
Oh, you
piss
don't
that
want to
guy
fuck with
off.
that guy.
But anyways,
He'd been like, hey, man,
said-
come here. Let me tell you something.
he responded to the producer that it really hurts. So I'm thinking, just like if he's a married man or being friends with Rusev, like
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Or he's got blue balls. Can't
Well,
factor that
we'll
out.
find out too.
Can't factor that
tomorrow
out.
night on Raw, or when everyone's listening to this on the podcast,
Dun,
it'll
dun,
be tonight on
dun.
Raw. We'll see the follow up of that.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of which, you guys download the podcast. You guys can find it on Launchpad DM. We understand there's an issue with the audio with the music on YouTube Live. It's not like that on the podcast, and plus there's just a little extras and stuff on the podcast version itself. So
Yeah.
if you would like to hear the songs,
The full version of the podcast,
the
of
full
show.
version of the show and the songs in better quality, then go ahead and download it. It's completely free. Like Meatbag said earlier, we're working on our Spotify, so
That'll be up and running soon this week.
Yeah.
I contacted Spotify over the weekend, getting it all settled.
yeah, we called Zuckerberg and
Yeah.
told him to get us in contact with the Spotify guys.
Yeah, the Spotify guy, he told me, I have still yet to make a profit, but I'm worth $2.8 fucking million. Anyways,
Billion.
So Impact Tuesday, Access TV. I didn't catch Impact, but
I don't think did it start this week?
I thought it did.
I thought it starts next week.
Okay.
Or maybe that's NWA. I don't know.
Either way, I know you and I definitely are super hyped up about Wednesday nights because you have NXT and AEW.
Yes.
And in my opinion, the two companies with the best wrestling, other than New Japan, because New Japan's in-ring wrestling is just off the chain. But
Yeah.
AEW and NXT head-to-head every single Wednesday, and it's a fucking great show. You had the return of Finn Balor on NXT. It seems like he's going to be at NXT. Did
Yeah, he said he's
Ciampa
NXT.
return?
Yep.
Ciampa returned.
Tommaso Ciampa came back.
Gargano was there. He's
Yep.
been gone since his match against Cole at TakeOver
Yeah.
Toronto.
No, Balor did come back and claim that he is NXT, so he's
But
going to
look
be
at this
on
fucking
NXT.
shit, dude. You have two of the Bullet Club guys getting ready to
Oh,
have
yeah.
a title match. Like, I'm standing on the outside going, what the fuck? Like, this is huge.
Yeah.
Like, and of course, you got to capitalize on that momentum, like with AEW being on Wednesdays too. And AEW was super great. I mean,
Yeah. Well, technically, Adam Cole is the champ, and he
Yes.
was a Bullet Club guy as well. So yeah.
So to see them two for in a title match is gonna
Yeah.
be fucking awesome. And he wants it.
Yeah.
Balor, like, you see the way the crowd reacted when Balor came down the ramp.
Oh yeah,
They
dude.
were
They fucking nutted their pants.
Yeah.
So yeah, I watched AEW live, and then I caught
That was so good.
NXT the day after,
Right.
because you can watch it on Hulu, what is it, the WWE Network,
Mhm.
and but I just found out that if I subscribe on my phone to USA, then you can watch live there too. So I can watch Raw or NXT on my phone if I wanted to.
I'll be damned.
Yeah,
super cool.
It's pretty cool. But yeah, where I was going with that is I caught AEW live because that was more important to me, and then I watched
It was
NXT
their first
later.
show.
Yeah, NXT is like, okay, I always watch NXT later anyways. I don't ever watch it live, even when it was on the
you
network.
always catch it like later when you.
Yeah.
I know that for sure.
when you got time,
I do.
So,
I do the same.
Yeah.
I do the same.
So yeah, that's how that was. Friday Night SmackDown.
Well, AEW real quick.
Yeah.
Moxley and fucking Kenny Omega had their little thing. That was really cool. Pac beat Hangman Adam Page. That was super cool. That was a fucking apparently that was the match of the night.
Yeah, it was a really good match.
It was a really good match. Jake Hager, aka Jack Swagger, showed up at the very end. Apparently Jericho has a little faction of cronies, but tune in TNT every single Wednesday to All Elite Wrestling, and that's what we're going to be doing Wednesday to figure out what.
It was really interesting. Sorry, you can go ahead and.
No, I just say that just tune in, whoever's listening, tune in every single Wednesday because it's a thing now, and we're watching too. So if you guys want to chat about it, that's what we do.
Yeah, it's on TNT every Wednesday at 7:00.
Were you gonna say something about Jake Hager though?
Well, what I was gonna say is it was very interesting to see, that Jake Hager came in and kind of teamed as a heel with Jericho and, like you said, his little cronies,
little fucking LAX cronies.
Yeah,
and
like
Sammy
they were
Guevara.
all like raising hands and shit at the end of the match, and it was like, is this gonna be a faction or was this just like a heel beatdown on the Elite, pretty much with Dustin Rhodes? It was that's pretty much what it was.
That table they powerbombed Dustin on. Ouch.
And also Moxley came in, attacked Kenny Omega, took him out of his 6-man tag match, and we saw Death Rider DDT into the fucking glass coffee table.
Did you see how well Moxley protected Kenny Omega on that? Did you look at that?
Yeah.
Because Kenny Omega's fucking head landed right here on John Moxley's stomach.
Yeah.
And Moxley's back took the whole bump. It was really cool. And then, of course, Kenny Omega's shoulders, and stuff like that. That kind of took the bump, too. But
yeah, no, Moxley took like 98% of that whole impact.
He looks like he took care of him. And he was wearing his jacket, so, it probably didn't hurt as bad.
I hope that was sugar glass and not like real glass.
It probably was or something. It's probably gimmick somehow. But, dude, that was a cool spot. Like, when he was slamming Kenny's head up against the fucking door before he put him through the table, that was huge.
Oh, yeah.
Rio, the fucking David versus Goliath match.
Yeah.
I will say this, and I haven't said it because I want to save it for the podcast. That match actually put a tear to my eye.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
At the very end, I had a tear in my eye because I thought it was a beautiful story told. And this young Japanese girl who just has this.
She's been wrestling since she was 9.
I know. And she's just like, it's just so crazy. She's out of her element. And she comes and wins the match, and it's a beautiful moment. And it brought a tear to my eye because
First
it was
ever
a David versus Goliath thing.
First ever women's world champion, AEW women's world champion.
Right. And they played her winning so well. Like, they didn't do anything stupid. Some of the hits, I was like, okay, it doesn't even look like it's doing anything to Nyla because she's a fucking beast. But the spots where she like did the front flip onto the chairs and getting aggressive and stuff like that. Like, that was a good story told. That was
she held her own, dude. She was like
so
literally
good.
less than half of Nyla's size, and she fucking held her own and beat Nyla for the championship.
Right.
Like, that was a very beautiful,
It was super good.
beautiful match.
You want to take a little music break before we talk about SmackDown?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's
We'll
do it.
talk about
do that.
next Wednesday in Boston. Mox is going to put Sean Spears' head through the wall.
Yeah. He's going to rip his head off. I'm going to put his head through a wall. And then he said something at the very end of it. I can't remember. He's just like, I'm going to whip that boy's ass or something like that. Like, Mox ain't fucking around.
Yeah.
And what's cool is, like, in that interview that we seen, he's still in character, dude. He
Oh,
doesn't
fuck
look
yeah.
like he has to break character and be this, like, super sweet, like, guy. Like, he looks like he's mentally unstable sitting there.
Yeah.
He looks like he's legit crazy,
The legit lunatic fringe.
Yeah, not and like WWE, like, you couldn't really do that because they're gonna tell you, like, all right, we need to just take that whole no kayfabe, you know what I mean? You have to be really yourself, be nice guy, and like all that shit. Like, he's just, I don't know, he's killing it. Anyways, we got some music coming for you guys. Thank you for staying tuned to the show. Hope you guys are enjoying the show, and we got a great rest of the show ahead of you. Gio, tell these sex lovers that are these damn sex pigs that we have here, our listeners, rather. We should call them sex pigs because they're all sexy.
Yeah.
All of our listeners, they're sexy and awesome.
Sexy course for the sexiest year.
That's right. We love you guys very much. Stay tuned.
Episode number 69. We got 69 chambers with cause and effect. After that, you're going to hear the 69 cats with People Are Strange.
Remember me, I'm a question of time, the one you never left. Remember me, it's been a while, but I'm back with answers at last. What goes up comes down, crash down to the ground. What goes up comes round, someday turn into means to, and to, means it's cause and effect. I'm here to come clean. Means to, and to, means it's cause and effect. Gonna make you bleed. Collect the bitter crop you have left for the winter suck. You can't expect your harvest to rot in the sun, close to pluck. What goes up comes down, crash down to the ground. What goes round comes round, someday turn into means to, and to, means it's cause and effect. I'm here to come clean. Means to, and to, means it's cause and effect. Gonna make you bleed. What goes up comes down, crash down to the ground. It's gonna be like something that you can pretend. What goes up comes down, crash down to the ground. And to, means it's cause and effect. I'm here to come clean. Means to, and to, means it's cause and effect. Gonna make you. Means to, and to, means it's cause and effect. I'm here to come clean. Means to, and to, means it's cause and effect. Gonna make you bleed. Means to, and to, means it's cause and effect. I'm here to come clean. Means to, and
dead when you're unwanted. Streets are uneven when you're down, when you're strange. Faces come out of the rain. When you're strange, no one remembers your name. When you're strange, when you're strange, when you're strange. People are strange when you're a stranger. Faces look ugly when you're alone. Women seem wicked when you're unwanted. Streets are uneven when you're down. When you're strange, faces come out of the rain. When you're strange, no one remembers your name. When you're strange, when you're strange, when you're strange. All right, cowboys. Faces come out of the rain. When you're strange, no one remembers your name. When you're strange, when you're strange, when you're strange.
Welcome back, everyone. Gio and Meatbag Show. Yep. We're smoking some.
Welcome
Or
back to
sickle.
Gams.
Welcome back.
Yeah, what the fuck, Brody? Called it Gams on Facebook today.
Welcome back to the
Capital
Gams.
G, lowercase a, capital M, capital S. I'm like, what the fuck is Gams, dude? Like,
Gams.
don't fucking call the show Gams.
It's official.
And I told him Gam was a whore.
Gams.
It's official.
Your Gam was a whore. So,
What's up, everybody? We're back. We're getting ready to finish through the table, and then
Yeah.
we're gonna get into Cosmic Soup's Black Hole of the Week, and we got some facts.
yeah, even though Rhodey's not here, we're gonna go ahead and let Jeremy do the facts.
Yes, that way, like, because Rhodey'd be fucking pissed if you or I did them.
Yeah.
If Jeremy does them, it's cool.
Yeah, it'll be cool.
And you'll
Yeah.
actually learn something this time.
Yeah, I learned something. So, anyways, Friday night SmackDown. Holy fuck!
Yeah.
what a
Yeah.
huge show. That was the A show of the week. For
Oh,
sure.
dude, it was cool. The stage was
It had like
awesome.
4 million viewers.
Dude, the stage was awesome. I was watching live. What was I gonna say? The show opened with Mr. McMahon coming out, so you know it's already gonna be good.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, just the way they presented it. Looks like there's new cameras being used, and
Yeah, they got the like NFL cameras going
Yeah.
on and shit. Look, the quality is great.
Yeah.
Kicking off the show, the man comes out, and I love that part too. The man
Yeah.
coming out and
Becky Lynch
cutting a promo,
got a huge pop.
and then King Corbin, which I thought was fucking awesome on Friday. King Corbin comes out.
Gets booed out of the fucking building.
He's getting booed, basically, dude.
Yeah.
And then fucking Becky says something about you step one more foot and you'll see something or whatever. He sets his foot in the ring, and then if you smell,
Yep. Fucking The Rock came out with a glorious fucking promo.
dude, what did you think about that?
I thought,
promo?
okay, first
It
of all,
doesn't matter what you think.
nice. So first and foremost, he went into the ring and he walked up to Becky Lynch, and my wife was watching with me, and I was like, he better give her that fist bump because that's gonna fucking look cool as shit.
Yeah.
And instead, he does a double tap, then a fist bump, and I was like, oh shit, that was
Dude,
even
he
cooler.
put her over
And then,
so
right?
hard.
And then he like goes up to Corbin all smiling like he's gonna give him some dabs, and then he just like immediately puts it down and changes his face like nope. And dude, that was classic Rock to me. Immediately got me cracking up. Fucking rips into Corbin. We're not gonna go over the whole fucking promo,
Oh
but
my
dude,
God,
it was
so good.
brutal.
Tell me Corbin didn't play his part on that.
No, he did
entire
very well.
segment. Like he
Very
did
well.
so good.
Yeah, no,
Like-
he The Rock put Corbin over by by basically destroying him.
Well, Corbin, like the way he responded, like talking shit about the city and the people. And it's like, dude, he plays such a good heel, and nobody gives him enough credit, in my opinion.
Yeah, he even told The Rock to shut his mouth and know his role.
Yeah.
Which was like, whoa. And then The Rock gave Becky the "it doesn't matter."
Yeah,
which was really cool. Yeah.
And Becky wasn't like over.
She look
wasn't
like a
marking out at all, dude.
Like,
she didn't look like
Seth
a fangirl.
Rollins.
Yeah. Like, dude, she crushed it, bro.
Yeah.
She killed it. Corbin
That's what
killed
she's
it.
been needing
Rock
too, is
killed
that big rub by a big time, by a former man like The Rock, or, and
because he's one of the Mount Rushmore of wrestling guys.
oh,
right?
he's on everybody's Mount Rushmore, dude.
Yeah, for sure.
He can't not be. I mean, if he isn't, then you're just ignorant. You're ignorant.
It's like Flair, Hogan, Rock, and Stone Cold.
Yeah.
Dude. Like, it's just.
I mean,
arguably Undertaker. Last one is
that's a
arguably
podcast
like
in
Taker.
itself,
Yeah,
but
yeah, we'll have to do that one of these times. Our Mount Rushmore.
Yeah,
of
I know. I feel like there's classic, and then there's
a lot of people like would put like I wouldn't be surprised if someone's like, I want to put Undertaker on there because Undertaker is one of the greatest of all time. I wouldn't be surprised if someone was like wanting to put Chris Jericho on there.
Yeah,
because like as of right now, the reason why this week of wrestling has been so good is because of Chris Jericho,
and he wants a thank you.
He demands a thank you.
He demands it.
But seriously, like if you think about it, like what started all this? Jericho moving and like doing other things.
Oh
in
yeah,
New Japan and like
New Japan. Yep,
like, Jericho.
I mean, it was one piece moving in effect, because Cody and the Young Bucks already had All In, and stuff like that. But
but Jericho moving to AEW, and
it shifted the tectonic plates of wrestling.
Seriously, that is an excellent fucking example.
And getting Mox, I think, is because
Moxley too. Yeah,
Mox is pretty big too.
Yeah, Jericho Mox found another way to go because of Jericho.
Right.
Yeah,
that's what I meant. Yeah.
And and realize there's life outside of the WWE.
Yeah.
Folks, stay tuned to all the fucking great wrestling this week. And it's good.
To cap off SmackDown. What do you think about Cain Velasquez coming out?
So Brock beats Kofi in 9 seconds, and Cain Velasquez shows up because Rey Mysterio beat up Dominic and fucking.
Brock Lesnar beat up Rey Mysterio and Dominic. On Monday Night Raw.
So that was cool. Cain does need to definitely hit the sit-ups a little bit. I know I do as well, but you don't see me taking my shirt off on TV.
Yeah, against Brock Lesnar, who looks like a fucking brick.
Who looks
building.
like a prime example of like someone who's fit,
Yeah.
Someone who's an athlete. I don't know.
But yeah.
So that was really exciting though. So we'll see where that goes because that's got a real fight feel.
Yeah, I hope they just let him fucking shoot fight for a little while.
Michael Cole did a good job covering that too, because not a lot of people knew who Cain Velasquez was, and Michael Cole was like, he beat Brock Lesnar in the first round for the UFC.
Yeah,
like he just covered it really well. So
yep.
That's why he's on the SmackDown brand, because I think they're really taking this to be their top show.
Exactly.
So I mean, it had almost 3.5 more viewers than fucking Raw. So that speaks for itself.
So, real quick, what do you think? What do you think is going to happen at Hell in a Cell? Let's say, Fiend versus Rollins.
Fiend versus Rollins.
That's the biggest story of Hell in a Cell.
I think Rollins is going to retain because I don't know what the only reason why I think Rollins will retain is because what is Bray going to do with the title, the Firefly Funhouse? Like, I just don't see
know.
How many times did Taker win the title? Not a lot, right?
No, not a lot, and he never held it for that long either.
Yeah, so I'm looking at it like that. Like, I don't think that
Bray's somebody that doesn't really need the title.
He fucking does not need the title. He's a one-time WWE champion, and he's the biggest star in WWE right now, arguably.
Well, I know the Universal title is taking the back seat now to the WWE title, especially now that Lesnar's holding it and Cain Velasquez is in the picture. So the Universal title is not going to have that main event stature that it has had the past few years.
It needs that thing that it got when Goldberg held the thing. Held it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It gave it some stardom power.
Some star power, some prestige, some sauce. Threw
Because
some sauce
Goldberg
on it.
actually showed up on TV and shit like that when he had the title, and he like had a match against Kevin Owens and stuff. And people may not like Goldberg's style or whatever, but he still showed up on TV and defended his title. Kofi had an amazing run. One of the best fucking WWE championship runs I've ever seen.
And that's part of the reason why I knew he was going to lose it on SmackDown, is because of the way they were hyping it up when he walked out.
If you're going to do it, knock it out right away.
Well, what happened is, to me, is when he was coming out, the announcers were just like talking him up, like, oh, he's done this at WrestleMania, and he's had such a great title run and defended it gloriously. And I was like, okay, he's losing it tonight, because they're talking him up so much, that they had to give him that high note to ride out on, I guess. Well, after losing in 9 seconds, you kind of have to have something backing you.
I'm just glad that it happened quick. And like I heard Mark Henry talk about it. It was good that it happened fast, because like the way it happened was, you're thinking Kofi's just going to come at him with everything he has just right away. And fucking Brock, and he does too. Kofi's just like, all right, I'm gunning for this shit. Brock just picks him up and boom.
Yep.
And you see that in real fights too, like in real professional sports. Blowout.
Somebody
match.
getting knocked the fuck out. Yeah.
So that was cool. It actually didn't surprise me at all.
Right. No, not me neither. I mean, I thought Kofi was going to kick out, and then he was going to get suplexed like 5 times, and then another couple F5s, and then be done.
But he was just done.
Damn.
Yeah. Cain Velasquez had more time than the champ.
Yeah, we're running behind on time, guys. So we're gonna have to make this one 9 seconds.
All right, guys.
All right.
And that's the bottom line, because Stone Cold said so.
Great wrestling segment this week.
Yeah.
This is one of the greatest weeks of professional wrestling, in my opinion.
It was very, very good. Jeremy.
Yes.
Where is your purple thing?
Episode 69.
Where's the moan at?
What is
I haven't heard the moan once, and we're on episode 69.
I don't even know where that thing's at.
I know, we're on episode 69. We haven't even heard the new Rundown Roommates song.
Yeah. Here we go. Episode number 69. Jeremy, what are we about to hear? That's awesome.
I'm going to pin this on you in 9 seconds.
Here we go.
All right, so this is just going to be a quick one this week, guys, but in a future episode, I am going to tell this longer story that I have. I was talking to one of my artists, and I just so happened to like start telling him the story, and he's like, "Holy shit, dude, this is so fucking crazy! Like, this should be a movie or a documentary or something." And I'm like, "Yeah, it should be. I'm going to tell it on the Gio and Meatbag
On the
Show.
Black Hole of the Week."
Yeah.
But what a platform to choose.
You're going to have to wait. You're going to have to tune in. But I do like telling stories about past black holes. And a couple weeks ago, I told you about this hip hop artist. He's a young kid, so he doesn't know what the hell he's doing. But he's emailing me back and forth, which email takes a long time anyway. And we're trying to agree on a time, and he can't pick a right time. And then we do agree on a time, and he couldn't get a ride. And so then he tried to reschedule it, but I already had somebody. And so it just never worked out. And so I'm like, you know what? Like, he's wasting my time by going back and forth with this guy.
Right.
So I just stopped. So I stopped replying to him. And then he tricked me by having one of his friends contact me.
Oh.
And this kid's like, "Hey, yeah, I've been there before. Can I book a studio time?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure." And this kid was late. And so I'm like, "God damn it, Then sure enough, they show up, and I didn't recognize him at first. I just saw, this is one of his buddies, until he starts like rapping. And I'm like, "Oh my God, this is that kid that's been trying to come here for like 2 weeks.
God damn.
Can't pick a goddamn time."
Weaseled his way in.
He weaseled his way in, dude. But hey, they paid me. I made a handsome amount for recording them. And so we'll, maybe people just need a second chance. And I'm just going to tell his buddy, I'm like, "Hey, you book the sessions from now on. I don't care if this guy wants to come, but he does not know how to tell time."
Yeah, fuck that.
So he's the black hole of the week for trying to trick me into coming. So that's the black hole of the week. And next I'm gonna turn into Rhodey, and
hold on.
I'm gonna read you guys some music facts.
So that was your cosmic soup.
Black hole of the
week. And substituting for the Rhodey tonight, we're gonna have Jeremy, since Rhodey sucks.
Yes, it does.
Here is your road facts with superior producer.
Yeah, I'm gonna kind of go through these. So here's some music facts for you guys. 1 in 5 country music songs refer to alcohol. 1 in 3 to tears, and 1 in 7 to mama.
Oh, I believe it.
Not a single member of the Beatles could read or write music.
What? Well, that's believable.
The most expensive.
Most Gios can't.
The most expensive instrument in the world is the Lady Blunt Stradivarius violin, which sold in 2011 for $15.9 million.
Holy fuck.
Ridiculous.
I would not touch it.
I know. Oh, no. Yeah, you're not playing that.
No.
In 2007 study found that music, classical in particular, can help make plants grow faster.
Huh.
I actually heard about that a time ago.
Yeah. So definitely play music for your plants, and especially play them squared, because
Beethoven.
play that for your marijuana plants.
Squared. Yeah, it's got a little bit upbeat to it, so it'll help them grow
torn
faster.
at the seam. Plants
It's like
love
classical.
Weed plants definitely play them torn at the seam.
Right.
Yeah.
Barry Manilow didn't write the song called I Write the Songs.
Whoa.
Here's one for you guys. In 2008, researchers discovered that loud music makes customers in bars drink more alcohol in less time.
Huh.
Really?
And
yeah, because they want to get drunk so they can fucking deal with it.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
So it makes not as loud.
Yeah, so they're not so anxious
That's why
by
bars should hire bands more often and not
Boom.
make us
There
have
you
to
go,
sign a
bars.
W4 for $30.
It's science. You're hearing it from superior producer himself.
Loud music, more drinkers.
Boom.
Right.
Leo Fender, the founder of my favorite iconic electric guitar and bass brand, and Rock and Roll Hall of Fame inductee, never learned to play either instrument.
What?
Jesus.
Yeah.
That's fucking weird.
Well, he learned how to make them. That's for sure.
Yeah.
In 2015, Canadian astronaut Chris Hadfield released the first ever album recorded entirely in space, named Space Sessions, Songs
Whoa.
from a Tin Can.
What?
I would have to listen to that.
I want to listen to that, definitely. For every $1,000 of music sold, the average musician only makes about $23.40.
I believe that.
Dude, that fucking makes sense, especially if we're talking Spotify numbers.
Yeah.
The first and only band to play on all 7 continents is Metallica.
That's badass.
And finally, in the movie Bohemian Rhapsody, Freddie Mercury plays on the very same piano used by Paul McCartney in Hey Jude.
That's cool.
Oh, wait. I wanted to say this one in particular because this is I couldn't believe. In 2016, Mozart sold more CDs than Beyonce.
Wow.
Holy shit.
So I hope you all learned something. Aside from every other week that you hear a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah,
I feel
learned something.
I feel a little more confident now that I don't know how to read or write music because the Beatles didn't, and they're like the biggest music sensation of all time. So kudos to the Beatles. 9 times out of 10, you're gonna hear a Beatles song that you like.
It was good. You can listen to the podcast on Launchpad DM.
Oh, nice.
There you go.
Shit, dude. Good shit. Or you're on YouTube.
Yeah.
I just had a fast.
It's all good, dude. We get it.
9 times out of 10, you gotta
and it's
do what you
actually,
gotta do.
yeah, it's actually my fault because 9 times out of 10, we're gonna cut this podcast short because we got shit to do.
Length today.
Yeah,
it felt like a good length.
That's what
today.
she said.
that's what she said. Yeah,
It's a
definitely.
good way to close out, segue our ending.
Yeah,
Felt like a good length today.
It's a good length.
for sure. Great length. We go
Episode
and we
69, folks.
and we go to great lengths to bring you great podcasts 9
Yes.
times out of 10.
Yeah, for sure.
Or 69 times out of 10, if you know what I'm saying.
Stay tuned next week. Great show. We're gonna cover some more AW. I think we got a guest next week.
Yeah, we
We'll
might
keep
even
it-
have a fucking guest.
Yeah, we'll keep it a surprise
see.
though, because I'm
Yeah.
talking to a couple people right now. So
We've got a couple
see.
peeps in the works. We still got to get with Andy from Nito. I know he's been wanting to get in.
Yeah.
We had to reschedule, and we never did
yeah, we have a
reschedule.
special
So
thing we're gonna do with Andy too that we've never done on the show before, and we'll save the announcement of that
yeah,
when Andy comes to the studio.
I'm gonna blow him. I spoiled
You
it.
do that every week
Oh,
to the guest.
Yeah, I was
I
gonna
blow
say,
all the guests that
what the fuck you talking
we interview.
about? We do that every single week for Jeremy, so we can.
Yeah.
actually-
If there's no guests, I
podcast.
just blow Jeremy.
But thank you to our sponsor, Cosmic Soup Recording. Make sure you guys hit up Cosmic Soup Recording on all social media and you can get
Fuck
a
yeah.
really, really great price to record some great quality shit. Thank you to the roadie. Thank you to Gio, Jeremy, you personally. Thank you, Colby. Just thank you. Very thankful. It's been a great episode, and I thought it was a good length today. Actually,
Very.
we haven't done an hour show in a long time.
Yeah, I mean it's good. It's good for the people. We got what we wanted to say out. We didn't have to stretch it out. We didn't have to cut it too thin. We're good.
We're good.
Yeah, you didn't have to listen to stuttering Stanley try to read you stuff.
Try to
Shit,
read
they
you
just
facts.
heard me stutter my ass off. I'm like,
The guy that has one segment every week and doesn't have it ready until we get into it.
Waiting, watching the clock. It's 4 o'clock and the client's appointment was 2 o'clock. This has got to stop. So let me introduce to you a new product from Cosmic Soup Recording. It's called the Trap Watch. It's just like any other watch, but it automatically sets itself 2 hours fast. Now you'll never be late for a recording session, band practice, or show again. This is perfect for the artist or musician who's always late. So even if they think they're 2 hours late, they're still showing up on time. So I know what you're thinking. What if they show up 2 hours early? But come on, we both know that's not going to happen. You can pre-order yours today for the very low price of $999.98. Or you can spend $3 more and get the Gucci edition. It's the same watch, it's just fake gold plated and encrusted with fake diamonds. With 420 just around the corner, the Trap Watch is a perfect gift. So buy
that
yours
big.
today, available online and wherever blunt wraps are sold.
That's right, folks.
No
Trap
refunds or
watches.
returns.
Sorry, Trap watches are back in stock,
Yes.
and there's a special offer. If you guys go there now and use the promo code STDs, you get a free blowjob with from Gio, a popsicle blowjob.
That is
He's gonna
correct.
eat one of them bomb pops while he sucks your wee wee. So
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that puts a cap on the episode number 69 of the Gio and Meatbag Show. We would like to thank Cosmic Soup Recording so much. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, click that bell to get notifications, and please listen to us on Spotify, Stitcher, Apple Podcasts, all that beautiful shit. Ladies and gentlemen,
we love you.
the last two songs you're going to hear tonight are Strokin' by the 69 Boys.
He said 69.
And then the last song you're going to hear is Are the Butcher with 69.
All right, we're out of here. Have a great day, guys. Tune in to Go with Punk Yourself tonight, fuckers. 7 to 9. We love you.
The
Cheers.
situation
Peace.
is that, it's a whole lot of long stroking, a whole lot of backstroking, a whole lot of full stroking going on down south these days, and that's the reason why there's a lot of fucks going down south. If you know what I mean, yo, thrill. I don't think they know what we mean. Yo, backstroke, full stroke, backstroke. I'ma put it like this. When I want, I hit. Stroking. When I don't, I split. Make you scream and squeal. Why you think they call it thrill? Straight out the field, and we pack. Which is why we act like we act. When it comes to the nasty, I don't joke. See, stroke, baby, I don't poke. 6 to 7. Oh, you 2. 1 for me, 1 for you. Come through. I hit hard. Like JPE with a chip. I leave you on it. Ooh, if I'm stroking that, I be doing down south. You tell them and swell them. I'm a loop while you better tell them. We be stroking. Stroking the rock, stroking that. We be stroking. Stroking like this, stroking like this. We be stroking. Stroking the front, stroking the back. We be stroking. What's my name? What's my name?
nobody's calling me. Should I go 69? Cause I can't even hang up on this line. Rubbing your back down to your navel. Red TV, baby, this ain't cable. I'm your freak, you my freak. Let me get that down low. I'm your freak, you my freak. Let me get that down low. Whatever you wanna do, however you wanna roll. I'm your freak, let me get that down low.
Can I give it to you when it's wet? Can I show you how to fly a jet? Can I show you in the moment when you be thinking that you ain't never had it before like this? Yeah, baby, I'm giving that. I'm a fiend to defeat you, shawty, I care not. I was deep in that ocean, I know a rare spot. You were saying you wanted to get a tune up, but this mechanic get critical when it's fair lock. Magnifying glass, ooh, let me share lock. Bedrock, pull your hair, watch your airlock. In a minute, you probably just gon' tap out. When you're freaking, no thinking, just let the stare knock. Ever ready for Zeddy Fetty, my eye open. Sniper rifle the pool netted, cause I'm scoping. Kamikaze Illuminati the background, push it back down with the arch and your thighs open.
Give me that, give me that, give me that, ooh. Put it on me, gotta put it on you. You done told me everything you've been through, so I've been waiting for that right. Give me that, give me that, give me that, ooh. Put it on me, gotta put it on you. You done told me everything you've been through, so I've been waiting for that right. I'm gonna 69 with you. Can we go round and round and go round and round? Cause you know I'm gonna 69 with you. Can we go round and round and go round and round?
It's no comparison when I'm digging and burying, carrying, arrogant in position. Color the marriage is burying, double struggling, the tweeter, stuttering, can it be over, bubble, parable, buttering, huh? What did you say? You're biting the pillow all in the way. I do in the hour what niggas do in the day, and it's split the pressure, but baby, you say you handle the weight, so let me give it to you. Keep climbing up on it, yeah, that's a mountain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, you like the way that it sound in 6. Flip it up and start doing tricks. 7, 8, now we in the mix. 9, shoulder time to curve your spine. Let me kick back, recline. Now just
give me that, give me that, give me that, ooh. Put it on me, gotta put it on you. You done told me everything you've been through, so I've been waiting for that right. Give me that, give me that, give me that, ooh. Put it on me, gotta put it on you. You done told me everything you've been through, so I've been waiting for that right. I'm gonna 69 with you. Can we go round and round and go round and round? Cause you know I'm gonna 69 with you. Can we go round and round and go round and round? Give me that, give me that, give me that, ooh. Put it on me, gotta put it on you. You done told me everything you've been through, so I've been waiting for that right. Give me that, give me that, give me that, ooh. Put it on me, gotta put it on you. You done told me everything you've been through, so I've been waiting for that right. 69 with you. Can we go round and round and go round and round? Cause you know I'm gonna 69 with you. Can we go round and round and go round and round?